compelled to tell you, my lighting is all kinds of whack in this room right now, but I just want to tell you, like, money is gonna come in like one thing here, two things here, three things here. It's almost like you being the boss, bitch. It's like, is this multiple clients? It's something, maybe it's like you running something, or let's say you have a full-time job, but you're gonna be the office, a virtual, just pick on what's going on in my life because I'm getting a personal assistant. Let's say my personal assistant has a full-time job, but she's gonna reach out to tiny little companies and creators to see if they need any personal assisting. Bam, money on the back burner. So whatever this is, it is like specific to you, money on the back burner. I don't know why you needed to hear about money, but that's what I want to pull apart for you. Okay, so what is the first name of your loved one that you would like to communicate with that is no longer here today? And yes, that's also going to be in your recording. So that's what you get. All right, first name of your dead person, please. I want to take this camera, and can I like, oops, I don't know what button I hit. Nope, I can just move it. Can I chop it up? Nope, only go smaller or bigger. Can I chop it into a million pieces? No. Alright, I'll be your assistant. I got 50 people wanting to get into to be my personal assistant, which is amazing. Alright, Lloyd. He goes, medical. He goes, thank you. So he passed medically. Thank you to who took care of him or took care of things after he ends up passing. Tells me he's like a father figure for you. He goes, the organs don't work like they're supposed to. I'm like, that's a little dry humor. I like it a lot. He goes, it's this, but it's slow, he says. Okay, so let's say something medical, something slow, maybe something you don't catch or you do, but it's a slow go. I feel like I'm running out of steam. I feel like it's a medical decline that's kind of a slow go. I feel like it's like a father figure. I feel like while we're on this some sort of decline that we're on, he also shows me a visual of a house. Don't know why. Maybe he was home. Okay, while we were on this medical decline, maybe someone took care of him. He says thank you. He also gives me a sign and symbol that didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Is this your father? Who is this to you? Okay, she says he had many medical things that happened. Pneumonia and a blood infection were at the end. And he was my grandfather. Pneumonia, blood infection. Oh my gosh. And he even said it is medical, but it was a slow go. And then the ending things was a blood infection and pneumonia. And then he, a couple times, I didn't say anything about the breathing, but I had to catch myself when I was breathing. Oh my gosh. And his organs being affected. And like, was somebody taking care of him toward the end? Because he says thank you to whoever was doing that. He just said, well, I'm an ornery old man, but someone has to do it. So maybe he got a little crabby along the way. But it's with love. But it's with love. He said that, I was like, are you a primary guardian angel for her? Me and my aunt took care of him. So you and your aunt took care of him. And I don't mean to like nitpick, but why not? So you and your aunt took care of him. So he says thank you. So he was most likely just at home. Thank you to those who's taking care of him. So you and your aunt, beautiful. But then he still makes me feel like you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Hi, Allison on Facebook. You didn't get a chance to say goodbye but it's specific to you in your own way or wasn't good enough for you. So, like, we took care of her, but he didn't die on my shift type of thing. Just to poke and make an example of it, of course. You're moving into his house? He loves that. I'm moving into his house. Oh my gosh. I just hear better to harass you with, my dear. And I was like, oh gosh. You know what? You're like, Kato, I want to talk to my dad. You'll be calling me in a month. Turn it off. I don't care what it takes, Kato. Turn it off. He loves that you're moving into his house. He loves that he's going to continue to harass you. He knows all the good hiding places. It's going to be a good time. I can't wait for him to continue the harassment. Okay, cool. So you're actually moving into his house. Maybe you didn't get a chance to say goodbye, or it wasn't good enough, and I forgot the other thing. Like, you had a couple dreams of him. But, oh, yeah. I asked him if he was your primary guardian angel. And then he hands the mic over to this little lady, and I know I don't want to hear her start to talk because it'll never fucking end. But she's little. I'd put her at like 5'2" maybe, and short hair, glasses, walks around, kind of shuffles her feet and waddles a little bit. So definitely like grandma, wears like a little apron, is like doing things inside and outside all day. It's like her everyday routine. She looks so busy, so it's definitely like a grandma energy. But no, that's, yeah, is that your grandmother? And so she passed medically, and then she shows me her like in a hospital gown. So she either passed in a hospital or was like in and out of the hospital, treating whatever her ailments were toward the end. But yes, both of them on the other side for you. Love you, dear.